Mic check 1 2 1 2. How are we looking, guys?
Check sounds good to me.
All right, cool. If you guys are watching in the stream in the comments, let us know if you can hear us fine. If not, we'll try to fix it for you guys. Do we have a little webcam so they can see who it is talking or no?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, perfect. I don't know how to switch it on this.
Not sure if that's live to everybody, but it's pointing at us regardless.
It's live.
Hi guys.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
Everybody hit their share button?
I don't know. I'm gonna check if we went on our page or not.
There we go. We'll be right with you guys. We're just getting the screen updated for you. We're about to see the start of a 9-ball match between two Ontario teams. And we're excited to have here with us. Sean, I don't know how to say your last name.
Looks a lot more complicated than it sounds. It's Guernsey.
Guernsey?
Yep.
That's what I would have said.
Perfect.
So I won't forget it now.
Thank you.
Let me update this race before they flip out.
I actually did not sing on the pages. I don't think it's close past.
It's not doing it?
Nope.
Bummer. All right, we got Vishal is a 5 and Penny is a 4. So Penny is going to 31.
Sorry? Information desk outside in the hallway there.
And Vishal, I said he is a 5, so 38.
Did they start yet or no?
They did,
Oh, they did.
and
They're quick on
we're
getting
off
started.
the score already.
Okay. Yeah, this is 9-ball, so.
Yeah. So, but we're set up now, so we'll catch up. We'll mark what we know, and then I'll get it caught up between racks. So that is Vishal shooting, and Vishal is part of, so the way I have the score here, Vishal is with the top team, Penny's with the bottom team. So, so this is your player, right, Sean?
Yep. They're from Michelle's Billiards and Lounge in Whitby, Ontario. And
Bring that in. Yeah, there you go.
He's looking good. If he can get in between the 8 and the 7 there, he's going to look pretty good.
If you're wondering who the voices are with me, this is Florian Kohler and Sean Guernsey sitting here commentating the match with us today. We're watching one of Sean's teams, Fluke Show, out of Ontario. What area in Ontario?
Durham region, Ontario. And
Durham.
Specifically, this team is from Whitby.
Oh, we had a team from Whitby last night, too.
Yep. It's probably the biggest and most central location for my whole area, so there's quite a lot of teams choose to play out of there. They got 18 diamond tables. It's a really nice spot. Florian was actually there a couple times.
Yep, I remember. I've been there.
Awesome.
That was close. A little hard.
Florian, do you have a 9-ball team participating?
No, I only have an 8-ball team. It's not too cheap to send people from Vegas, so it's quite a long way for us.
Sure.
But
so you have an 8-ball team.
They're still in. I think they're playing at 4 p.m. today.
Awesome.
Funbelievable, if I'm correct.
We're in the same boat. We're coming a long way from Florida.
Yeah.
I got a 9-ball team and a Masters team here.
Oh, you have a Masters team?
Mm-hmm.
This is not so good. But
I know that we're super off on score, guys. We'll
Yeah.
get it caught up after this first rack. I'm not going to continue to botch it. Instead, I'm going to make my way over and share this stream. If you haven't done that yet, help us let people know that we're here and we're live and we're trying to get the word out. Please go ahead and hit that share button, especially if you have friends or family on the stream. They'll want to know. There's always an awkward silence in the first 5 minutes of the stream while everybody's
trying
sharing.
to figure out everything. I don't even know the page you're supposed to share from.
Jacksonville APA Facebook or YouTube is where it is seemingly coming up. I don't see it. I don't see the cross
Not anywhere
posting.
else.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna have to figure that one out.
we are.
Strange.
We thought we had it,
Yeah, we did.
and we didn't.
Yeah, okay, I see you guys live here, so I'm gonna share it as well on our page too.
I didn't want to flood the league operator page with it too, but I've shared it there a couple times just for
Mhm.
people to find it. So,
Well, I mean, it's looking good. The signal's looking good. The match is looking good. Okay, we might need to keep score here.
yeah, we should get a verification of the score, and then
I
we'll
want to
do
say
better.
it's got to
Rec
be
2.
9-1 or something like that, close.
I've asked them to give us score updates, so I didn't
Okay.
have to finagle the table every time. But it looks like they're still working it out. Where are they?
No. No, here we go. Oh, 2 on the break. So 8-2. Oh, 1-8. 1-8, so dead ball somewhere. It's made 2 already, so it would be 1-10.
110?
Yeah.
There we go. If you love keeping score, I'll happily give you them.
Me, no, I just.
I'm a very distracted commentator. Score is not my strong suit.
I
But
don't mind. I can keep score actually if you want. Here,
he's like,
I'll
well,
do
now
it."
that you mention it, it's going to drive me nuts if you're off.
Pretty much.
Oh, can I borrow it for a second,
Go
though?
for it.
But now we're going to do this number all the time.
Man, he's playing fast too, so it doesn't help us either.
There we go.
Vishal's playing really fast.
Trying to avoid that feared sudden death scenario that we find in these tournaments. So
Is it what he's trying to do?
That must be it. He's on a roll. He had a loss earlier in the tournament, so I'm sure he's trying to.
He's playing good
make up
too.
for that, absolutely.
He's playing like a very solid 5 right now, so. This one's a little trickier, especially get shape for the 5. We'll see how it goes. Yeah,
Watch that side.
it's okay. Could have been worse.
Yeah, it looks like he left the edge of the 4 there. To some seat.
So the problem is she's most likely going to touch the 7, so he's going to leave that cue ball probably here, except if she shoots it pretty hard. We'll see how it goes. Yep. So apparently she's not losing time either. I think she's got a shot inside, but not an easy one. Sean, you're a 7, right?
On most days.
Almost day.
Fair?
It's a running joke back home. I was an 8 for a while, and I said, okay, I'm going to do my best to try to become a 9, and I actually ended up going back down to a 7.
So
it
that
shows
didn't
you
go
how
well
good
for
that
you.
is. Yeah. The job takes away more of the playing
I
time.
agree.
We
I
all,
don't-
we all still love it, don't get me wrong, but yeah, the time on table, more time in the pool hall, but less time on the table.
Yeah, you can be as focused to answering a million questions at the same time as well. So
Right.
It's
that's what
hard.
I noticed.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's been 10 years for me. I still love it.
You're getting old, man.
I know. Finally into the
Good shot actually here.
next decade of I've been around the league now for 22 years now.
Wow.
As a player as well.
It's gonna be 5 years for me actually. So yeah.
Right on.
5 years already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody comes to me, he's like, "Oh, you used to have more hair." Well, yeah, it's been a while.
It's been 5 years. We're at 6. Coming up on it.
Yeah. Time flies.
It does.
So interestingly, Vishal's got a very interesting style of play. So everything that's open, wide open, he doesn't even think about it, just makes it. Everything that's a little tricky, doesn't try, just play safe. And this is a good shot here if she can try to go a little more offensive because he got a 2-rail too, potentially, even if she missed on the short side. So no, safe too. Okay.
We have a bit of a safety battle here.
Yeah. Did they know each other or?
We're not overly close.
No.
In an area. There's a few areas in between us.
That is.
Sometimes the players will see each other at
Yeah.
the singles regionals and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah.
But,
Almost feel like they know how to play or something like that. It's very interesting. Now this is a little tricky. I think he's going to play safe again, most likely.
So as higher skill level players, is it harder to commentate low skill level matches or high skill level matches?
Low ones. Because you never know what they're going to do like this.
Oh, see, that's how I feel about the high skill level matches. I'm just kidding.
No, it's much less predictable. So
in our job, we watch a lot of different skill levels, of course, and you kind of get used to your own players. But
Yep.
like you said, I've never seen Penny play before, so
yeah.
Vishal, I wish our matches were this quick back home.
So like, this is interesting. I mean, as a 5, you know, most of them will try to go for the more aggressive bank, and you try to go for the safety again, which the safety doesn't leave as good a result anyway if you miss it. So, so it's a little more conservative in a way. All right, she's got to make those. Just 4 points left on the table. She's got to take them, otherwise she's going to be in danger here.
Oh.
That's going to leave him something good. All right, so that could be a big swing here.
Should be pretty natural shape.
Yep, absolutely. Play that just straight. Maybe a touch of left if you really want to. There you go. Ooh, be careful on the 9 ball. Oh, that's good.
A lot of these tables were brand new this event, so the
pretty
clock
fast,
is playing nice and quickly. Yeah.
They look brand new, many of them.
Ooh, good shot here.
I'm just so impressed that they were able to set them up basically overnight.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Dave, our friend from Diamond that takes care of these tables for us, he's, in my opinion, the best in the business. He does the border battle, multiple events for us, and he brought an employee with him, and these guys work so fast. I mean, you get tired just watching them.
I mean, I've got to say the Diamond system is really good on the way their tables are unloaded on the cart, off the cart, rolled in. One piece slate makes it so easy too. So
absolutely, and we've done it so many times now that it becomes a bit like clockwork. But I can't say enough about Dave. He's just
oh, look at that! I was correct on the score already.
It's okay. Rub it in. I can't do it, and you can.
I mentioned being around 22 years. I wish I could say I scored like I've been around for 22 years, but well, I'm definitely in the same boat.
I score like I'm a terrible multitasker.
Exactly.
Well, actually, it's not easy to score them. They both fast players, so if they're slower player, 9 ball is actually easy, but they play pretty quick. You can't miss much. So here we go. We're gonna have a slower rock, I think. Here. She's got no shots, and it's a dry break. All 9 balls on the table. I don't know if you can see a piece of it.
She's lining up like she can, huh?
Looks like it.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, I didn't. Yeah.
A valiant effort.
It might be becoming one of those matches for Penny when it rains, it pours here.
Unfortunately, I think so. There's a big swing that she missed with 5 points on the table left that he just took very quickly, and now he's got a ball in hand.
This is tough to give up ball in hand with a wide open table and a capable skill level 5.
The table's not that great, so first got that shape on the 2, which should be okay here, but he could overrun or underrun it. See, he's overrun it. So this is already much more difficult. And then from there to get shape on the 3, the 3 only goes in the corner out there, so he's not going to get shape. So he's most likely going to play safe or maybe try something a little more fancy here. We'll see.
Might have just lined up the bank there.
No, safe. Yeah. The only problem I have is that safe is it's close to the 9 ball. If I'm Penny here, I'm just kind of swinging for glory here. See what happened. Carry him off the 2 into the 9 looks pretty good in my opinion. So.
I agree.
She's a little bit jacked up over the 4 too, so not so good, but I think it's still worth the attempt. Yep, ooh, close. It's the right shot though.
Absolutely.
Nothing to regret here. Now keep in mind, obviously it's APA, so the 9 ball is not worth the game, but just 2 points, which is still pretty good. I mean, she's left him the easy 2 ball, but as a 5, it's going to be tough for him to get shape on the 3, so let's see how he does it. Basically just straight draw here.
Ooh, that 4 gave him some problems.
Yeah, he bumped into the 4. You know, he could try to bank this. Didn't try, he just made it. It's easy peasy.
Made that shot look easy.
Yeah,
wow,
he really
that
did.
was. Now we're into a real pickle, though.
Yeah, bottom right here, 1 rail back. Nope.
Ooh, or save.
Again. Okay, see.
I like the thought there.
No, see, this is. Come on, she can't miss this one. She's gonna take it.
I like the thought, but unfortunately, the end result.
Yeah, good thought if the 9 ball's not there yet.
This is the kind of shot that makes us all feel like Florian here. No matter where she hits it, it goes in.
How'd you do that trick shot?
Yeah, it was lined up.
Physics. Physics is how I did it.
All right. Good for her. She got a couple points here and the break. So if she can get the break, a couple balls in, she'll win business. Oh, I'm off by a point. Damn it.
You can turn the tide. You can certainly turn the tide if you're in Penny's position. You know, it just takes a good break, couple balls. Just take what you can.
Definitely, with the luck not being in her favor, it can just as quickly switch back into her favor.
Sure.
I don't know how he can be 20-4. It was 17. He's only made 2 balls.
There was a few dead balls on the table there.
Was there?
I think
You can
5.
keep track of dead right here in the middle
Oh, that's what
to
you
help
did
keep
there?
you on.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a little late on that, so.
So if it's 20-4 right now, let's
Yeah.
just.
9 ball.
Oh, 9 ball.
There you
Get
go.
in.
Oh.
Oh, she got robbed. She got robbed.
Oh man, we saw like 2 9-ball, 9 on the snaps yesterday within the first 2 racks we were streaming, or 3 racks I think it was.
I'm sure as a 4 she doesn't get that many either, so she would probably been happy to snag this one. Let's see what he leaves her. Well, not so good.
At least she can see it. Not giving up ball in hand is a big deal. So,
Her
She's
skill
gonna
level,
have
she
to overcut this and carry him off the 2 to make it. So yeah, it's a good.
a little harder, and she would have been in good position there.
So Finn seemed to make this. He's not gonna play too much shape, but the 2 goes. So we got a little fortunate. Tough shot here. It's your player. What do you think? He's gonna make it?
Well, you shouldn't think about it too much and slice it in. It's just whether the cue ball goes off that 3 and where he ends up. Maybe the
I hope it hits the 3. Yeah.
there it is.
Did well.
All right, 4-ball combo. This is your bag of tricks, right?
It was out of my bag.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
That's your fault.
Oh man, guys, if you're listening and you're like, what's so funny? Florian is flying solo right now. His +1 didn't make it here. His +1 meaning his pool case. So it's a little disappointing at the moment.
I got to say, sir, I know you're one of the best in the business, if not the best, but pulling off that show last night with the limited equipment says a lot about your character and your skill, so we thank you for that.
For
appreciate
sure.
that.
Well said, Sean. Well said.
I guess I'm gonna have to do it twice. So
I look forward to the jeans. We call those the jeans. What do you call them? The jeans show.
yep. Yeah, unbelievable.
If you are just tuning in, we are watching the 9-ball event at the 2nd CPA Montreal Invitational. We're just in our first match here, 24-4. Penny and Vishal, they are representing 2 Ontario teams, Fluke Show and No Pressure. This is a 2-table event, so the first table that we are scoring here is also connected to the second table in the background there. They're playing match number 2 over there. We'll keep the total team score updated for you throughout the match to reflect the score of both tables.
Let's get the 9-ball again.
Got the 8, and the 4 still spinning.
Is it still 1, 2, 3?
And he got the 2.
Yeah, so he's made 1 ball
Oh, he
on the
made the
break.
2, not the 8. There's the 8.
He's got no real good shot on the 1, but he's gonna try it, I think.
Hey guys, we have a couple open spots for the minis downstairs. We have 1 spot at 8 ball.
I've heard such good feedback about the minis going on today through this weekend. Lots of players taking advantage of those opportunities to compete. They ran them until after 2 o'clock last night.
Yeah, it speaks to Pascal as well. He made the arrangements to get 20 extra tables this year. We got the extra floor. It's strictly dedicated to mini events. I mean, it's I can't say enough about how happy all the players I've talked to are with the opportunity to get some time in. It's been really great.
Well, the extra floor really made it a bigger event too.
Right,
Oh,
right.
completely. I love the layout and the way that they've used the space here this year. It's really enjoyable. It's like cozy enough where you're running into everybody enough, but you can also have your distance. You can find an open table.
Yeah,
And I really love the glass over the atrium where you're doing the exhibition shows out there, Florian. That is just such a cool setting.
It is a cool space, yeah. And this year the restaurant's fully open too. I think last year it wasn't.
Oh, the restaurant is
Yeah.
phenomenal too.
So
Yeah, they were doing renovations last year, and it's all wide open. There's lots of lounge space for players to hang out. I mean, it's a really, really
a little
nice,
hard. and
Yikes.
Double punishment.
world-class location. Absolutely.
That's like a triple whammy. 3
Well,
now left the 4
she
in the
needs it.
pocket too.
She needs it. It's only 11 balls away from winning this, so and I feel like it's been 5 minutes. So.
She looks
Yeah.
pretty defeated. Like I hope
She
she
hasn't
can.
had time. It's 9 balls. Sometimes it's what it is. She hasn't had time to really
Exactly.
get going, and everything has been going Vishal's way. Hasn't missed anything really.
We should get shape here, and then depends on how the 5 works
Not
out to
the
the 6.
greatest option already. Watch out for that 7. Okay,
Ooh.
she got away with it.
I find sometimes players, if they're down, have a hard time trying to take too many risks. Maybe she's trying to play safe and just get the points she can as well.
Yeah, 9-ball is a cruel game sometimes. It just, when it doesn't go your way, it doesn't go your way. And sometimes when everything goes your way, you can't seem to miss a ball.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you got to just shoot them. Stop thinking about it so hard, especially at that skill level. Like, let me just reset to basics and make the ball. What is she doing now?
6-ball, but she's not looking
She's
at
gonna
6-ball,
shoot the
is she?
9
Is
in?
somebody going to tell her? Or?
Oh,
Okay.
well, she
Nice
fooled
and
us.
thin, nice and thin.
She went on the other side, that's why. Unfortunately, that's going to leave
That might have been what you're
Fischel.
talking about, where you never know what they're going to do.
This is good for him, though. It's not going to finish the match, but if he can clear those balls, it's going to be quite a few. Quite a few.
Yeah, currently, let's take a look. I don't have a 9-ball score sheet in front of me to look at the split on the points here, but I would
Watch
imagine it's a
out.
pretty nice split right now for Fischel.
Got
Yeah,
away
you-
with it.
Looking at a 18-2 or 17-3. If it,
I think it's 17-3 probably.
I
but
literally have,
It's got to be by 1 ball or something.
Yeah.
I'm missing only that box.
This was a decent shot here. Unfortunately, you had to let the cue ball roll. It's going to bank it. This is a nice shot here. You bank carom. So you bank the 8 inside and use the carom there. Yep. One of the two can work. None of it worked, but it was the right decision.
Penny needs to, currently it's a 19 to 1, but Penny
Oh,
needs,
wow.
Penny needs to get to 12. I'm sorry, 9 to get to 2 points and 12 to get to 3.
19-1 would be deadly.
Yes, that would not be a positive start to this
No.
match.
Well, I'm keeping somewhat of an eye on the second table, and I believe the no pressure player is up on
Okay.
that match. So
They're going to need more than being up to.
But we're being positive, right?
It's not over.
It's not,
It's
not over.
Sometimes the table can turn very quickly in 9-ball, so she needs to make a couple of good shots here. This is a long already, not a great shot. Let's see. Nicely done. No, that's fine. Let it roll. Bear down, make this inside.
4 of the best Canadian players playing on the Predator table behind me right now. If you want to watch some professional pool being played,
That was brutal.
That's the 3rd ball she misses in the side pocket, so we know she doesn't like them too much.
yeah, starting to feel for her a bit now.
I don't like him either, Penny. Don't worry about it.
Sylvain Geng, the actual Quebec champion. We also have Nicolas Charette.
Ooh, big,
Okay.
big opportunity here.
Yeah, that's the 8 points that she needs, so she can basically at
Yeah.
least get away from that 19-1. So
Yeah, so
watch out for the scratch in the corner, though.
Oh, she hit hard. Oh no. Oh no.
oh,
Comment-
teammate helping her out there.
Commentators
Don't worry
curse there
about
for
it.
you. Nick?
I mean, it was available.
Oh, I thought the same thing as well.
He's like, no, don't blame me. That's what
No,
was going to
this-
happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was kind of lined up for it. So, well, he's not gonna miss that. So I'm gonna give him his 2 points already.
Oh, I thought you cursed him again.
No.
But I was like, oh my goodness, can't believe it.
Now it's a whole different ball game here. So she still needs 3 ball to break the 19-1 spell here. Michel only needs 6 points. He's got a good break. He's made a ball or 2 on the break before. So
Yeah, he had a similar result to what she's going through in one of his first matches, so he'll be pretty happy about this one. Maybe that's why he's shooting so quickly. Maybe he thought too much the last match.
They probably had a little team conversation about like, just relax, play.
9-ball is a tricky game. Sometimes the ball don't line up for you. They're just in a little weird position. Can't get comfortable. The problem is, when the other guy plays nice at his skill level or above for that one match, then here you go. It goes quick. But I mean, if they had 3 more racks, it could have been not making a ball from there on. So, and she's got to hope it doesn't make a ball. All right, cool.
All right,
So she's
Penny
got a
with an
chance.
opportunity here.
Yeah, but look again, the table is not in her favor, She's got nothing to really shoot at. The 1 is okay, but you can't make anything with it.
You got to
most
keep in
likely.
mind, too, these players, a lot of them have never played on a live stream match before. They're in this huge setting in a big tournament. There's a lot of pressure on her for this match.
I mean, to be fair, she hasn't really done that much wrong for her skill level.
Absolutely.
She really hasn't.
Sure.
And they're both having a good time and laughing and joking with each other. So
which is more important.
Well,
Oh, here we go.
And
Come on, get
that's a
lucky.
positive.
There you
There it
go.
is.
So she
There's the
finally
tide
gets
shift.
A little
Yep.
lucky, finally. All right, now I don't know how he's going to get out of this one. Shoo. Maybe the one rail is a lot of left spin, but I can't tell how much space he's got by the ball, by the two ball. Didn't even bother.
You just gave it to her?
Yeah. I don't even blame him because it doesn't open to a cluster at least. So
Yeah, I
Smart
wouldn't.
shots.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily want to break that apart by slamming into it with
Hope-
no plan.
Hope those teams are remembering to mark that one as a defensive.
yeah, that is actually a defensive shot. Good call. Yeah.
Valid
No,
point.
it's very close, so it's hard to say because otherwise you just play the stop shot. Yeah, where he's pointing at, you put your cue ball right there, play a stop shot, send the one ball up table, leave the cue ball behind the four. But as a four, and I don't know her as a four, I don't know how comfortable she's gonna be jacking up and getting a soft little shot like this. So this could be a little tricky. Watch out for the foul.
Yeah, likely calling the ref on that one.
He's definitely doing it. Yeah. Which I don't blame him either. Absolutely correct.
They always get that third party to make the call, and there's no
Yeah,
discussion.
this is close. So
Oh, we got a floor manager coming for this one, Mr. Carvel Brown.
uh-oh. This is almost too hard for a timeout, isn't it? What do you think?
Yeah,
He knows his player, though, so
that's absolutely right. I mean, if it was me and I didn't know them, I might
Yeah.
play safe and hit the one thing.
Correct,
Send
yeah.
the cue ball down.
well, he knows her. So no, I think it's a good hit. Oh, I didn't see this one.
Got another good roll.
Well, is the wind changing?
It is all of a sudden.
That's 9 ball. That's what I said. You just got to keep your head down until the tides change. Now, if she could get ball in hand here, it's a lot better than it was earlier. 'Cause she's got the 1 open, the 2 is open, and the 3 is open. So he's a smart guy, I tell you that. He's a very smart
He's
guy.
put in a lot of table time in his. He's
Has
one of those
he?
players that joined league one night, really enjoyed it, joined a second, made a lot of friends in the pool hall.
and
so
just
he's,
never gave back.
yeah, he's put a lot. To take 2 to 3 nights a week, he's playing pool now. So
Well, I mean, that's definitely experience. Take a ball away from the count like that.
absolutely, they're a pretty tight knit group of guys too. So they're probably
Yep.
talking to each other and coming up with a plan. And
Oh, this is tough. She's gonna have to bank it. The good news is she can play probably a two-way. If she doesn't bank it too hard, 2 goes up table, the cue will stay down. Oh, she didn't even do this. Okay, play the safety. Not bad.
yeah, that's a great shot too.
Yep.
That's a composed shot. I mean, she's
Very
down in
much
this
so,
match, and she
yeah.
played a really nice shot.
Well, I just hope she can at least get a few more points. Avoid that 19-1 to be
Sure.
really deadly. Even 18-2 would be great. 17-3 you can manage, but try. All right. Let's see. Let's see if she played the safe very softly on the left side of the 7, or if she goes a little more wild. Wrong shot, unfortunately. Yeah, it's an okay shot if you play a little harder and you got to play 2 rails and go back down the short rail with the 9 ball is.
I like her idea of at least thinking in the direction of the safety. It just didn't necessarily stick the way I think she wanted it to.
Again, skill level 4, so it's just the knowledge of a 4, which is not wrong. You're just getting there. So
To me, that's such a signature of 4s, though, is
Yep.
that they're experimenting with that defense, and once they really nail it in, then they're going to become a 5. Like they've made that jump. They've figured it out.
oh, you got this one in, and great shape there. This is not looking good. Oh man, I was hoping she would at least get to 9 points here.
Yeah, you never like to see a blowout too bad one way or the
No,
other.
this is
No,
first
especially
match
not in match
especially.
1. Yeah.
Yeah. Change the whole game, really.
Vishal, you've shot great. I'm sorry, we just like a close match.
Oh no, look at this. He's gonna get lucky.
Oh my God, it's gonna go fast table.
Oh! Wow. And just like that, the tide is back.
Offers his hand as an apology, as pool players so often do.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, it just
It's gonna be
happens.
tough to hold the cue ball here and see if he overhits it enough.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
He can do no wrong.
Wow.
He can do no wrong.
No, I mean, they're all laughing about it. Everybody around the table.
No, but I mean, it's 9 ball. Anytime it's your
Yep.
pool, anything can happen, and
No, okay. Like
Yeah,
that would
never
just be
know.
too much, guys.
3-rail combo on the 9 to win. Yeah.
And you know, and honestly, he's playing his skill level too. Like he's actually fairly easy to fight. It just everything's worked his way, and that's what it is. You know,
Sure.
can't do nothing about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Come on, make this.
Oh,
All
there
right.
we go. All right, Penny, come on, one more to get that other point.
Sorry, Sean, we're not rooting for you
No
guys.
problem at all. I get it.
We just want her to have a point.
The shirts, the caps, everything's
This is a tough shot, too.
$10
We watch the scratch, but hopefully she's far enough on the
Yeah.
other side.
3 o'clock. So if you want a shirt, a T-shirt of the event, a cap.
Ow. At least there was no scratch.
We offer it with $10 off.
Okay. Well, the good news is she didn't leave him very much, so. this
No,
is a
that's
tough
definitely
shot.
hard. Yeah. I don't like that angle.
He needs the last 2 balls, so.
I'm a 5'2", so I feel super confident that he doesn't like it.
But he's been getting pretty lucky, so.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if he goes with like the 4-rail
Well,
ticket.
If I'm Vishal right now, I'll play this a little harder, and if I miss it, you know, maybe it goes 2 more rails. you
Yeah,
know?
right on.
Everything's going my way, why not?
Oh, wow.
Or I just drain it.
Yeah, just kill it. What a shot. And shape on the 9.
Strong performance here.
Tell you what, he
Way
better
to go, Vishal.
he better not slow down when he gets back home. I'm going to keep telling him that. Play like he did in Montreal. Play quick.
He has definitely turned the heat up here, and he's redeemed himself from his earlier match today, I guess. So
Absolutely.
I would say so.
big 19-1 here.
He definitely started his team off on a good foot.
That was one off on Penny score, I guess.
I'm going to jump over here for just a quick minute. Well, here in just a second. To the back table there, we're going to look at the second table, give you guys a minute to watch that match while they get set up and make their player selection on table 1.
Now, obviously,
Whoop.
this was a very quick match, so I'm assuming there might not even be halfway on the other table. Because this has been a 30-minute match, which is very rare.
Yeah, that's a quick one.
There's a little more luck coming Fluke Show's way.
Did we get an update on who our next round of players are?
Not yet, I believe.
That's going to go again.
Katie watching and thinking Vishal is shooting pretty well today. I would agree. I wouldn't agree. I don't know if he's going to be a 6 soon, but I thought he shot well today.
I mean,
Definitely did.
it wasn't like, to me, it wasn't like he was running out table the way a 6 does. To me, it was just making balls that he could make. He didn't make a mistake when, you know, the balls were not going his ways.
Yep.
Sure.
And then got a little luck. So sometimes you got to make the difference.
That's
to me,
a deadly combo.
I didn't see anything that was out of the ordinary. Just he played good. She had no luck. Didn't play her best, and that was it. Just ended up going one way.
Fair
but,
assessment. That's just the way it goes
you know,
sometimes.
you can see, especially at this skill level, 6s and 7, the way they move the cue ball, control, and it didn't really have that. So I don't, you know, to me, it wasn't a red flag at all.
I think we have player selection, at least for one team. I'm going to go find out. Sometimes they forget to tell us, and
They usually do.
it takes us a minute.
Really curious of the score in this match
Yeah,
as well.
me too, because that's a big.
I've seen, this is Rob Salek playing for Fluke Show. I seen him seem to be doing a lot of racking in the beginning, so I wouldn't be shocked to see that he was down. But like you said, the odds of it being a 19-1 or an 18-2 are pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, do we know their skill levels or no?
My player is a 5. I'm not sure.
So
of
I'm
the other.
assuming it's going to be close, probably. They're probably even match usually at the beginning. So
Yeah, could have been 5 or 6 possibly.
Yeah. It's very hard to say until we have the exact.
For sure.
All right, we got Daniel and Tony. I got to look up and see who's on what team.
Tony is my player.
Okay, so Daniel is no pressure, so he's going to be on our right.
Look at this one, it's 6'9". Looks pretty
And
nice.
Tony. There we go. And now we'll get our race updated. So Daniel is a skill level 3, and Tony is a 2. So we got a 25-19 race.
Okay. Show, by the way. Pretty good name. I like it.
The funny part about that team is one of those teams that I built, putting a bunch of people together, and they named it the Fill-Ins because they were filling in a bye. And then once they got some chemistry and they all actually started playing together, and
That's funny because the team, No Pressure, their league operator, Dennis, earlier was telling me that they got their name because Dennis told him, no pressure to get me your roster quick or something like that when they were joining, and they're like, I like it, no pressure.
Yeah, it's great.
So,
I mean, I've built, hundreds of teams in my day, and sometimes you build them, they last a session, and sometimes they're together 10 years later. It's always an interesting part of the job to see where people click. And
Yeah, sometimes it just clicks, sometimes it just doesn't, right? Look at this.
you got score again? Here, let's-
Well, we're not watching a good table yet. So.
Oh, well, here, we should do that. They just broke.
Oh, damn, I'm already late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It looks
6,
like
7,
Tony
2
broke.
balls down.
Yep.
and the cue ball.
Oh.
And so 2 deads.
So 2 dead. There we go.
All right.
All right, guys, if score's off, it's not my fault.
So this is Daniel, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Tony is the female.
Oh, female Tony. Got it.
Let's see, what else did I learned about the other team here? No pressure, since their league operator is not here right now. Dennis, he told me they are out of the Halton Region CPA in Burlington, Ontario. And they play out of Jersey's, which is a host location in Burlington. And actually, Bruno, oh, good, this is good timing. Bruno is on their team, and he is the owner of Jersey's. And his son right now is Daniel, who is playing. And Daniel got his start on juniors with
wow.
APA or CPA.
That's awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah, Nick and Daniel are both his sons on this team, and they both started through the juniors program.
Family team.
Yeah.
Shoot out to Jersey Village, I guess.
Yeah, been to Jersey's multiple times. It's a great spot.
I think I may have been there
Oh,
too,
really?
actually.
Is it a big location?
I believe, I don't want to quote the wrong thing. I would say mid-sized. There's maybe 12 tables, 8 to 12. Someone on the stream correct me if I'm wrong.
Cool.
Oh,
Guys, I'm
that
going to take
hurts.
a very short break since you guys have score covered, and I'm going to let Tim sit down for just a couple minutes, and I will be back.
All right.
All right, so ball in hand here. Is this a dead? No, it's no dead ball. Yeah. So 3 is in there, but the 4 is not looking too good for skill level 3. In order to get shape there, we'll see how he gets there.
He hits that rail first with some momentum. There you go.
It's not so bad. I don't know. He's still gonna be covered by the 8, I think. Oh, table's fast, but is it fast enough? I can't tell if you can see it or not.
It's a tough angle.
I don't think you could see it fully yet. All right, so
Well, what's up, everybody?
hey,
Hey, how we doing today?
I'm all right.
Chat, this is Tim Jones, Voice Jacksonville Pool, back live here with you. How's the matchup been so far? 19-1?
Yeah, it was
Oh.
slaughter.
That is a shutout. Goodness gracious. I go away for a few minutes. How long have we been live? 14? I go
30
away
minutes.
For, yeah. That is bonkers.
9 ball, everything went his way. Nothing went her opponent's way, his opponent's way, and that was it.
Goodness gracious. That's wild. Chat, how y'all doing? Everybody's behaving in here a little too much for me. I need y'all to give it up for these 2 wonderful gentlemen here on the live stream. Show some love. I don't know. Let's see. I was trying to see if I had anybody in chat that had shown some love to one particular team over the other guys. Let us know who you're rooting for as well. Tag your friends. Hit the share button for us.
If anybody works at Delta Airline, please let me know.
Yeah, get this man his stuff back, please. It's wild.
Have you heard the last of the story?
No, I have not.
No?
No,
Okay.
what's the new update?
So the GPS woke up this morning, and it says the bag is in London, England. Cannot invent that, can you?
How? How did it happen?
You know,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is not good.
This
That's
is
my
wild.
whole life in there, so.
Oh man.
So we'll have another show tonight with, stock Avid queue
There you
and
go.
the stock search queue. That's
Hey,
it.
hey, mine are available at your disposal. If we win here, we don't play again until 9 a.m. tomorrow. So
She's just hit this ball. She's gonna be ball in hand and 2 balls, 4 points on the table.
and this is a run out right here. This is huge potential. I don't know. Has Daniel's team taken a timeout this
No,
round?
Not
they
yet,
should,
yet,
they should be.
so-
Yeah, this would be a great time.
Well, he's good.
Hey,
This is
he's
now. This is the timeout now, most likely.
Jay on the YouTube side says, keep it up, y'all. Enjoying it. Welcome back, Tim. Jay, you made my day. The fact that you were up in Nashville, Tennessee, and just saying that you were from Jacksonville, and then somebody saying, I know the voice of Jacksonville Pool. So I can't believe it, man. What a shot. Man, what a good leave. That was nice.
Yeah. Clean, efficient, not too risky.
Yes, it was.
Like we all do is go 3 rail and try to pound that ball.
Right. Oh.
Well,
Sapphire got a hold of it.
This one is, all right, so she could just level the rack here. Let's see.
That's
Long,
massive
tough
if she
shots.
does.
Yeah, she needs to because, yeah, like I said, the 19-1 lead, she's going to have to win her match and win it good, too, I think, most likely.
Florian, I'm going to adjust you real quick. Sorry, buddy. Get you a little closer.
Get yours a little closer as well.
Nice shot. There you go. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Tony, now even the game 4-4, but she's going to 19, he's going to 25, so she's got a slight edge.
Yeah, that's nice. Anytime you can split racks with that that handicap difference right there, that is huge. I love it whenever I'm talking to some of my guys on my team, and I'm like, guys, it's like this is what you got. Just count to 5. That's all you got to do. Focus on that first. Have realistic expectations in your head with everything that's going on.
Absolutely, every single ball counts.
Yes, it does. So other than the luggage situation, how's your trip in Montreal been so far?
Well, I haven't had time to do anything because I've been on the phone for 3 hours every day.
Oh,
and
Lord.
I'm also trying to run a tournament at the same time at home, which I'm looking at right now.
Oh, goodness.
And we have our new session starting in a couple weeks. So I haven't had time to do anything. But I love Montreal usually, so.
Our job never ends, Florian.
No, it does never end. Oh, good break.
No, that's Kevin was talking about earlier, saying his new session starts, and he's got to fly out tomorrow and get things ready for that.
Yeah, I'm flying out Monday, actually. I'm going to help again with the stream tomorrow a little bit. And maybe even if we have to move the tables again. Last time we helped pack the tables as well, so.
If you can keep up with those diamond guys.
Yeah, they're fast.
They're the quickest at record time.
No, it's a great event. It's a great job. I love the city. People are really nice here, and it's kind of a taste of Europe in North America. It really is. So.
Yes.
You having a better time understanding the French, the Quebec French?
You know, I'm
versus
getting
the
used to
French?
it finally.
All right.
Now, okay, so that's going to bring up a good point here because, you know, I was making a joke earlier talking about the difference in the little bit of dialect with like some of us in the South, for instance, how there's a clear difference between like some people that are Florida versus, say, Mississippi Southern, and same thing with some of the northern states. So what's kind of the difference in the French accent maybe here that's – oh, nice little double point there.
So I'll give you a funny story. So the first Venom Trick Shot DVD we did, we went near Gatineau, Quebec.
Okay.
And so I'm coming straight from France. I don't even speak English really either, so it's very bad, right? And I go to Subway, and I try to order Subway in French. And we don't understand each other. We literally do not understand each other. So,
but you both speak French.
Correct.
That is
so at the end of the story, I had to order in English. It was my broken English and whoever else broken English. And yeah, that was the wrong spot. Here.
My question is did they make the sub correct for you?
You know, I can't remember. I just remember it was hilarious. But so that was more into the deep side country of Quebec, so which the accent is much stronger. But in Montreal, it's much easier actually to understand them. So there's a few sayings here and there, or like some words that may sound a little funny. But at the end of the day, I understand 99.9%. I would say.
That's good.
And we have good conversation. So.
And then, Sean, how's your trip out here as well? How's everything going for you, brother?
Oh, it's always been great. I mean, Pascal's a pretty decent friend of mine at this point. Any chance to come out here, I am obviously very excited to take.
There we go.
I'm a big Leaf fan, so to have all those Canadian fans, I'm sure they're cringing at that noise. But the atmosphere being around here for the hockey night games when everyone's having a good time, I mean, it's great. It's a really great city.
The city was, I'll never forget that first night. The city was just so alive, and somebody was like, yeah, there's a hockey game. I was like, I can tell.
Yeah.
I was like, I definitely can tell. I was like, I feel it, and it feels amazing. Like, I'm excited, and I don't watch hockey at all, but, like, I need to go see some of it happen. Like, somebody's got to get smashed in that wall real fast when I'm on up there. I was like, I got to see it.
Yeah, there's another game tonight as well, so we're going to do it all over again.
That's huge.
Oh, he's gonna make this.
Ooh, a little freebie. These two are showing out for you, Florian. I mean, you just come over here behind the mic here, and we got some almost
like a good match so far. I mean,
a little trick shots.
One's a little one way, but Oh, he's made some trick shot earlier too.
Yeah.
Vishal made some good trick shots.
Now, Sean, if I remember correctly, one of these two teams is yours. It's Fluke, right? Fluke Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I just got the update from the opposing player. He won his match 14-6, so the overall score is 25-15.
14-6 from the other team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Perfect.
that's good news actually for the match. Not for you, but it means this could be a little closer match than we need it to be. So, oh, nice
Yeah, it
shot.
puts the 4-point swing back into play if he pulls off even a 12-8 here.
Yeah. All right, this is not easy. He's gonna have to, and he's only a 3, so this is gonna be a tough shot here. You would want to play that with bottom right if you can, but I don't think he's gonna have the knowledge for it.
Don't want to see that.
Just try to make the ball first, right?
You don't want to see that cue ball follow that 7 towards the puck.
Correct. Yeah.
Well, and gentlemen, if I understand correctly, y'all were both here last year as well, right?
Yep.
For the
Correct.
event?
Yeah. We were both here for the inaugural one.
What do y'all think about the difference between last year and this year? How's everything looking overall with that? Because I'm stoked just to know how much it grew in a short period of time. That was massive.
Well, the big difference is that second level they added with all
Yes.
the extra table and the mini, so it just makes it look bigger. I'm pretty positive there's more people too. I don't know. I mean, only Pascal would know exactly how much more people we do actually have.
I don't know last year's amount, but I was told it's around 900 players for this year, for this event overall. And I just adore, like, I love, I'm so jealous of you being out in Vegas. One of my favorite things to do anytime I get to go out in Vegas is just go play Mini Manias.
Yep.
And I adore the fact that these Mini Manias are being ran and done the exact same way that you would go and get to take advantage of at the World Qualifiers as well, which I think is huge and just speaks volumes to the hard work and dedication that's put in.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, or if he makes this showing out.
The Montreal committee was very committed to keeping this as much of a Vegas-like experience as possible. And to speak back to the Mini Mania section, they actually released that schedule before the main tournament.
Wow.
And what I think happened is a lot of the players noticed, oh wow, there's all these minis I can play in. So there's not just the players that are here shooting the event. There's also friends, relatives, spouses, everybody else who's with our league that's coming out and making the most of it.
That's good. Yeah, we had a couple of people come out and just show support for a couple of the teams that were out there one year, and that's what they did too. They lined up, did minis in between our matches, and they were cheerleaders on the sidelines with us during the matches, and whenever they didn't have to be, they were out there playing minis.
Yeah, it was a bit crowded in this room last year when they had to finish up the later, like when you get to the part of the tournament where you're into the money rounds and it's a little more stressful. Having that with the minis, I don't think they thought went too well. So keeping the minis on their own floor, it's a short escalator trip down. I mean, it's been great.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the setup. I love just how everything's placed, laid out, how everything's been going. I love the vendors as well. That's been... Kelly's over here trying to take a photo. Appreciate that.
I will say that Canada's got some very nice CPA APA events. So this is the second one, I believe, but the first one is their border battle in Niagara Falls.
Yes.
Which is an amazing event too.
We had Craig on here from Simcoe County, if my brain is allowing me to remember correctly.
He actually has 3. He's Simcoe, Gray, Muskoka.
There we go. Okay.
He's more northern. When you get to the northern part, I mean, you all call them counties. Up here, they're regions. So when you get a little more less populated, they'll combine more counties more regions into the one area.
Okay. I like that.
But yeah, I mean, the border battle is a great event already, so he had some big shoes to fill, actually, to try to make something nearly as good, and I think this is just the case. So in a different way, different vibe, but border battles, more people even than that?
Border battle's just team, and because they don't use, standard teams, because they don't use the masters and the ladies, there's more people based on that alone. I believe there's a board of, I think it's a 64 8-ball and 32 9-ball we did last year.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, Craig, Gord, Jarrett, Mr. Kirkconnell, all the committees there again. Like, think that we had that event. It did such a success. Then the Montreal event came from a conversation we all had at a convention one year as to what else we could do. I mean, it's really cool if you sit back to see how it kind of evolved into what it is today. And, I think the players are really excited they keep having these events to come to, because more than just the Vegas experience, they also have these events to travel to that they look forward to. And I know with us, on the Canadian side, we can have border issues sometimes with people getting into Vegas, so this is another good way to have not just a border battle, but something else for everybody to shoot in.
Well, and while Quebec is, drivable distance for most people in Ontario, it's still, kind of a different vibe, right, for you. It's still, I don't know, a trip enough, right?
No, for sure, and there's actually some Northeastern State League operators that have a shorter drive here than I do. Like, there's a couple of guys that got here in 3 hours. I couldn't believe it, but, the highway, they're not coming as far, and it's directly north of them, so, yeah, it's pretty cool.
See, I love this. This is all this type of stuff that I have no clue about from the get-go, and just learning more about it. I was telling Stream earlier how I remember back, whenever I first started within APA and everything about, I just remember that you look forward to triangles or however your leagues call them, and then you look forward to World Qualifier, and if you fluked out there, like that was it was done, it was over, and you're like, all right, well, on to next year, whatever happens. And now I just feel like there's such great options now. It's expanded tremendously, but I love it too. I even complimented Pascal on day one, right after the players meeting, doing both the United States anthem and then doing the Canadian anthem. I had goosebumps about it. I was like, man, this is like we're here, like we're all here together. We all love this game together. We're all part of this great organization together, and like just raising up how amazing this is, and really just growing this overall event and all the events all together. It's just, I don't know, I just can't tell you thank you enough. You league operators put in so much time and effort. Every once in a while, I see a glimpse of Mike and Kelly's schedule, and I learned real fast. You never look at him and say, how many weekends in a year do you have free? That's a bad question to ask real fast. So
Yeah, don't even get there.
don't even go there.
Saturday, Sunday are basically a Monday, Tuesday to us. We find time off during the week because the weekends are usually running something.
Well,
And I mean,
that's
again,
the problem. We don't have time off during the week either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
trust me, from the pool player side, I was like, how hard can he really be? You're looking at this from an outside perspective. Can't be that hard, right? I learned my mistake very quickly. This is more than a full-time job, so it doesn't matter. Yes, as soon as you have a few teams here and there, and to be fair, especially if you try to do the right thing and provide a good experience, you really have to commit, and it's just the way it is. So, like for example, for us right now, so we do have a team coming from Vegas here. So we have a division running all year for this. We send a couple teams to Hawaii. We send teams to the Southwest Challenge, which is sort of the same as this, but different kind of format. Of course, all the other events.
Yes.
And we always add up more. And right now we have a equals full Scotch double running in the same time too in Vegas for those who didn't make it anywhere. Which is kind of my brainchild, which is it's an interesting little tournament. Added cards to it, so they got to do different things. They got to use a broomstick at some point, a mini cue, a bridge, shoot under the leg, behind the back. And it's kind of like an extra timeouts, but they can pull a card against each other, so they love this. Like, they can get enough
that's
of it.
brilliant.
Well, I'd love to hear it because you're in such an interesting area. I mean, being from Vegas, sending people to their backyards, you got to kind of be innovative.
It's been very
right?
difficult. Yeah, everybody always told me, it's got to be the easiest one to run. It's like it's the worst one to run.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of the appeal for a lot of us is getting to Vegas when they already live there. You got to have something else. And but I was glad to see you got involved in this tournament as well, because as far as I'm concerned,
I love this. I want to send more teams. If it wasn't so far out, I would send more teams if possible.
For sure.
Most definitely. Yeah, I'm hoping we on our end for Jacksonville APA, I'm really hoping that we'll be able to expand how many we're sending here. I know we have our Masters and we have a 9-ball this time around, which very thankful to say the least. And I would love to see each format filled, and I'm just still impressed that we have each format. That's the other part that's blowing my mind here. This tournament could have been real simple, keep it 8 and 9, and just stop it right there. But the fact to have ladies and masters represented on here, and I'm not just talking about a few teams like that. Ladies and masters is really popping right now. I saw a really interesting battle last night between a couple of ladies teams. I mean, it was intense. It came down to the last matchup that was being played and everything. I was like, this is what it's about here. Let's compete. Let's do it.
for sure. Early on with this event, we said, we've got multiple events for the standard format teams. We need something else to send the Showdown Series formats for. And when we were planning this, we wanted to make sure that we included both of those because, it feels like, the more events and the more formats you have for the players and the more opportunity and more reason for them to.
That's it. That's definitely it. The more opportunity. I love that.
Well, and again, in Canada, you guys are pretty active too on the extra divisions and stuff too.
Yep.
You've always had a lot more, those alternate formats, at least from my memory. So.
Well, there's one thing I tried to do coming into this job. I mean, I played in the days where it was like Vegas or nothing, and then runner-up was, thanks for coming out. Try to make this organization and league that we already love. What can you do to make it better? And to me, it always came back to opportunities and seeing people enjoying being here, enjoying playing in the events. The qualifiers that any of us run fill up very quickly. So, I think the numbers speak for themselves. And, I'm just so grateful that somebody like Pascal took the reins on this event and made sure all the details were taken care of. And, the amount of hours he puts in alone versus the rest of us, like, we can slug the tables around and do that type of work, but the contract work and dealing with the vendors and dealing with the exhibitors and the whole bit. I mean,
This ginormous host location.
absolutely.
Oh
I
my
can't
gosh.
thank him enough because I'm sure it's a lot of hours and
huge
day after day for
undertaking.
sure.
Yeah. Well, gentlemen, I do apologize to kind of ding-dong ditch. I'm needed for my team here that's playing on over there on 20 and 21, or 21 22, I'm sorry. So I think I'm hopefully going to be up here in just a moment. But
Well, good luck,
I
my
appreciate y'all
friends.
being on the stream, by the way. It means a lot. I appreciate y'all allowing me time to be a part of that and be a competitor in this event as well. It really means a lot to me, gentlemen.
You're welcome, sir.
Y'all be blessed. Thank you, guys. Chat, y'all behave. Tony, I see you in there. All right, don't be getting crazy on the YouTube side. But Tim Jones, Voice Jacksonville Pool, signing out for right now, and I'll be back here later, guys. Be blessed.
Okay, so
I think my relief is coming in too. Might be Mr. Mike Lee, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, watch out that side puck.
this is Tony's your player, right?
Yeah.
She's doing pretty good right now. I mean, Daniel hasn't really performed the way I suppose is expected to, I guess. Missed the ball, a few balls.
A few extra
then has
ball in
crotch
hands.
a few times that were pretty rough.
Yeah, the extra ball in hands and the
Yeah.
missed 9 balls are really adding
So
up.
far, she's done the job, just one ball at a time, and you know. So she needs another 5, so that won't be enough, but she can try to run those out at least.
She's got a decent chance of getting shape here, depending on how much the table rolls.
Okay, on the other side maybe. Yeah, it's okay.
Nice to meet you.
All right, let's see if she can get shape here. She's gonna play draw or follow, depending what she likes.
One of my players and big fan of Florian just came over to say hello.
Unfortunately, she missed it. She left Daniel pretty good shots. He's got to try to clear those 3 points here. It's not over for him, but it's getting close.
Even a stop shot will help it. A little bit of
Absolutely.
draw. Oh, rolled a bit.
Still makeable, but you're gonna have to cut that very nicely.
Gotta watch the cue ball down in the corner.
Yeah, you're
too.
correct.
Oh, great spin. Good shot, sir.
Spun it enough is enough right spin?
Cannot hit that one much better.
No, not really.
All right, sir. Well, it was good to see you and talk with you again.
Pleasure.
I'm going to head on out for my relief. I'll catch up with you a bit later. Thank you, everybody.
All right, looks like I'm here all by myself for a minute. Okay. So Daniel is going to be breaking. He's 4 behind the score, but he's really a lot more behind because he's going to 25. Tony's at 15 already, and she needs only 4 points.
Hi, guys. We had a roster change here behind the mics. Seemed appropriate. Roster change, right? No, nothing? Come on.
Tough crowd.
So it's me, Kelly Moore, again, Jacksonville APA League operator, back. You still get Florian. He's not going anywhere.
I guess
He's
not.
trapped.
Yeah.
He's stuck in the middle. And you also have Mike Lee. And introduce yourself. Who are you, Mike Lee?
Well, I've been playing in CPA, probably for over a decade. And it's great to always experience different leagues because they have different rules and and you can really makes you think of different angles of the game. But no, happy to be here, watching some good pool.
Yes, we are in a 9-ball match going on right now. This is probably match 3, right, of the team match?
Match 3. I don't know what the score is. I mean, I'm assuming it's pretty close to correct, but it can be off by a little bit. But Tony's been doing good. Danielle's missed a few balls, crotch a few times. She's given her ball in hand quite a few times, and she's got ball in hand again here. And she's only need 4 points, so she may be on the way here.
2 balls kind of tough.
Yeah, a little bit tricky to get there. Let's see how she goes.
Do you two know each other?
No.
No. Oh.
Well,
Well, we've met.
met, but I
Florian,
don't
meet
know her
Mike.
personally.
Mike,
Yeah.
meet Florian.
Yeah.
Seem familiar, but you
Yeah.
know.
I can't even imagine when you go around doing all the shows how many people you meet in one
I'm
day.
actually pretty good face-wise. Like, I remember faces very well, but names is a very bad. Come on, keep going. Keep
So
rolling.
what's your fallback? Like if you don't know somebody's
real.
name?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I think that. So is that like the universal fallback? Like
Pretty much. Yeah.
if you call somebody buddy, you don't know their name?
I just admitted to people I am horrible with names. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you too. There you go.
But yeah, it is funny. Someone walks up, they're like, "You look really familiar," and I'm like, "If you play pool, then I might know. But other
There's a
than that,
good chance we've met before. Yeah. That's always my first question. If somebody's like, I think I've seen you before. Do you play pool?
Looks like the 4 goes by.
Yeah, I think he played a little quick. Let's see the lead.
Did you guys get the mic situation fixed? They were saying,
Yeah, it was fixed.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody won.
There's some excitement over there.
What round is that? Is that the loser side round here?
Ah,
look at the shot.
Nice shot.
Yes, I believe we are in
It is,
an
right?
elimination match here. I'll double check this. If you want to follow along, if you know any of the players in the tournament this weekend, you can follow along in CompuSport. You can search by player name, you can search team name, you can search league operator, and check out how your friends are doing in the tournament. You can see the payouts as well as when their next scheduled matches will be, who they're playing against. It's really a cool resource to get into.
Yeah, the tables are playing really nice.
They are.
They look brand new, so I don't think anybody played that on those before, right?
Yeah, I think.
I've heard a number of them are new.
26.
Maybe not all of them.
26, I believe, are brand new, and there's 20 more tables than there was last year, apparently.
Yeah, you can't say nothing wrong on those diamonds. They play solid. So.
Oh yeah.
They've done a great job of setting up this event and thinking through the layout and making as many opportunities to players as possible to just stay engaged with the tournament and enjoy playing pool and hanging out.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous of how many tournaments they have in Canada now.
There's
the
kind
border
of
battle, which is really nice, and then this one, it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next, you know?
yeah.
We're going to have to catch up on our side. Well, at least on my side. You guys are pretty good, too, on the East Coast. A lot
There
of
are some
events,
good
too.
ones all
Yeah.
over. These are, if you're interested in playing in APA and traveling around, ask your league operator about interleague events that your area participates in. It's going to vary widely based on your area, your league area, and what's available to your league area, how to qualify, and that sort of
You
thing.
guys have the Southeast Challenge, right?
We have the Southeast
Yeah,
Challenge,
we have
so that's
the
for
Southwest
the.
Challenge where I'm at.
But ours
Yeah.
are like totally different
Yep.
focus. So Southwest Challenge is a huge open tournament, right?
Oh,
It's
nice.
all 3-man teams, too. 3 to 14
Oh.
in 8 ball, 3 to 15 in 9 ball. So, but it's big. I mean, it's a lot of teams.
And you guys are at the Westgate for that,
Correct,
right?
yeah. Yeah, so we use one of the small room for the Westgate.
Cool.
So it's like the mini room basically just for us.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. The Southeast Challenge is specifically for the World Qualifier runner-up teams. So
Okay.
it's a little bit of a different focus and more standard format. And we run that one out of host locations at the moment.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But there's all kinds of good ones. I
Well,
think
they have
there's
the Northeast Challenge, which is really big. I can't remember where they
Northeast,
have it now, but this one's big. It's a big one.
How many teams do they get? Is it a team event?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't remember how many teams, but it's a bunch of big leagues. So I think there's Maryland leagues, Connecticut leagues, all the bigger ones. So
there's a I-10 challenge that goes on
yeah,
in
also,
Tennessee.
you're right. Yeah.
There's one in Pennsylvania. It's like Route 66 or something like that.
There's the Indianapolis one that's really big as well.
There's an
Indiana
Ohio State
Ohio
tournament.
State.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think
There's
they have
a
one in
lot of
Texas.
them.
There's starting to be a lot of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're correct.
It's really cool, actually, like all the opportunity that's out there for players now to engage. Like, you don't have to be a top-level player anymore to travel around and have fun playing in tournaments.
Yep.
Yeah, and you don't even have to win like a world qualifier or whatever to get something out of it too. You can,
Yeah,
just
right?
every year participate in other cool ones.
Mm-hmm. There's an Orlando Invitational now.
True. Yeah.
Were you at the USAM when it was back in November there?
Yes.
Yeah, I
At
heard.
the new location?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh.
I will miss Strokers was a really nice pool hall.
Oh, yeah, and they did such a good job for so long hosting that event, and it was a bittersweet goodbye, I think, for APA. You know, we
Yeah.
just, APA outgrew the venue.
Yep, and it's tough.
But the new location down there, what is it, the Wyndham Orlando Resort? I didn't want to get the name wrong, but it was beautiful. Did you come down for it, Florian?
No, I did not actually. Yeah,
No? Are you coming this year?
I'm not sure.
Florida in December,
Yeah.
or November, whenever it is.
It's not like
November.
I don't travel. So. I think actually I will have a show in Strokers, I think, on, I want to say October already, so I don't know.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the area around there was like so many good restaurants.
yeah.
And even the pool hall itself, like I think.
Well, guys, I think I was off on the count. Hold on.
Oh.
She's uncrewing our queue, so I'm assuming she was already in 19, so I was probably a ball off.
Okay.
I will go snap a picture of the team score sheet.
Most likely was one ball off, which is totally believable. But
So he's
so what's
He's
the
just
score?
Match
That's
over.
what I want
Okay.
to know.
Well, I'm going to flip you over to table 2 in the meantime while we get our score update. Oh, here we are.
19-15. Okay, so
What-
Thank you.
one ball off only, so which is not bad. Yeah. We're gonna find out the overall team score for you guys, because so that was that's Fluke Show way ahead now at this point. What split is that? It's you know
Oh.
you play league a long time.
Let's
What's
see.
the
I
splits?
got
What do
a
you think?
picture that'll tell
Can't
me.
be too far off.
Well, you got to get
15,
first team to get 50
15-5
points.
or something like that,
Skill
probably.
level 3 got to 15-5.
I was right on.
It's like you know your job
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, but I don't play league, so you know, like I just enter score sheet.
I
whatever,
know, I'm
so
the
it's still
same
those-
boat. Well, I play league, but I also don't know the
Yeah.
split. And especially the electronic scorekeeper doesn't give you the split chart.
That's true. Yeah.
And I wish it did. I think
Okay,
there
so
should be a little info
15-5.
button.
So that would be 20 for no pressure, and
Oh.
And then
40 for Fluke Show.
Are you saying I need to do something?
Yeah, actually, please do.
So no pressure has 20?
Yeah. So now the question is, what is the score in the other match? Because they may not even have to play this.
Or it'd be
Yeah.
if it'd just be a lower race for the person. So if they
It's
have to go,
definitely a low race
if they have to go to
already
like
here.
55,
Yeah.
if they're a 7, then they might only have to get half the balls or something.
Maybe even less, really. 'Cause,
Yep.
Yeah. Depending what the score is on table 2.
Nah,
which would be
it looks
nice
like
to
they're over there
know.
doing all that math right now,
They
trying to
are?
figure it
Yeah.
out. 9 ball's a little tricky like that. Like, you got to kind of just stop and think, like,
Yeah,
I
it's
always tell player, just play it if you don't know. Like,
Yeah.
just figure it out afterwards.
just
Finish the
have
match.
fun.
Yeah.
Finish.
I was always told before I started playing 9-ball in CPA, and he's like, my buddy Arnold was like, it's the worst to mark because you can't
It's really
miss
not
one. You just can't miss a ball.
Well, as long as you keep the dead ball, you're usually okay.
Mhm.
But if you don't keep the dead ball, that's when it gets tricky, which is what I have not been doing.
Is your area using the scorekeeper app
Not
yet?
yet. We're on the waiting list. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will say the scorekeeper app like totally changes your mentality about dead balls. You don't have to think about them
Yeah.
anymore. It's such a brain shift to all of a sudden not be tallying them, but it works. It's just different.
No, they're all excited to try it, but you know, I think once the app is ready for tournament play too, will be a big difference as well. So
Oh, completely. Yes.
right now it's still obviously on paper as well, and a lot of league uppers here already use the app, so that could be a little reason why it's a little slower as well.
You said you're on the waiting list for it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they didn't board all of the leagues at all yet, so on our side of the country it's not really that popular anyway. Not at the moment, so they went mostly on the East Coast so far, and center of the country, I guess.
Okay. It's been a really positive thing for us. I'm excited for it changes really positive things about league. Like it makes good positive change.
Well, I mean,
That's
for
good.
8-ball, it's not a big deal, right? But for 9-ball, it's definitely a problem to have to keep track of, you know, every ball if you don't. It's much easier on the app.
Gotcha.
Looks like the 8-ball goes cleanly.
Well, they're not even playing a match, so
There we go.
it's just
Oops.
they're just practicing at the moment. So I have no idea what's going on the other side, though. And it doesn't
We
seem
have
like there's
lagging happening,
On
so we just need
table
some
5?
names.
So
No,
that
on
would be
table
match
1.
5. Oh, we were looking at the wrong table. Okay, got it. Confusing.
Let me switch you back over, and as long as we get some
Well,
names.
do we know the score then if it's finished on the other one? It's got to be finished, no?
I don't quite know.
It's not finished then.
I'll go find out.
We need names and we need to find out. 'Cause this could be a very quick one.
It could be. I believe
40 to 20. I mean, if the other table, no pressure is now winning pretty handily, that's pretty much over.
Well, if you only need 11 points between 2 matches, that could be that could go pretty quick.
Do you know them or no?
Yeah, the guy who was racking there, his name is Brian. He's
Okay.
near the
Brian
Bay.
is on No Pressure or Fluke Show?
He's on Fluke Show.
Fluke Show. Okay, so that's Sean's area.
Yeah, and I believe his handicap, I believe he's a 4 or 5, but I
I
don't
want
know
to say
for
they
sure.
look like 5 or 4 or something like that. I don't know. Just from the way they're moving around, who knows the cues?
Yep.
Sometimes I could be wrong, you know.
Well, that's a big thing too. Like the way you see, someone stand or
Yep,
approach the
yep.
table, like you can just tell that, they're a higher or lower level.
He's already
usually.
got a carbon fiber cue here, so could be a higher skill level too. We
Do you-
haven't really seen a high level match, right? Sorry.
Do you like the carbon fiber?
Nope.
No.
Well, I mean, it's not really needed for what I used to, honestly. So I just like the feedback on the wood usually. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been using the Avid shaft so far. Okay, yeah, that 9-ball just went in.
Yeah, I much prefer. Played with wood shaft so long, and
Yeah, I think if you're born with it, or if you start with carbon, you'll never come back.
yep.
But I think the reverse has been a very interesting
Yeah.
switch, and I think a lot of the players, even themselves, kind of switch back to wood for a little bit. Now, after you play for a while, you just get used to it. But
I tried using it for about, I don't know, a month and a half, and I just found I was guessing.
yeah, if you
On a
play
lot of
too
shots.
long, the longer you play, the harder the change, I guess, is, and you just get a little less feedback, but obviously more action on some stuff. So it sort of depends the type of player you are as well.
Yeah, and I guess it's all comes down to preference, right? If you
Yep.
like the hit,
Yeah,
like the
correct.
feel.
I mean, pool is all
Discussion.
about feeling anyway. Like you could play the cheap cue and you love it, and it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's gonna get he's gonna see it
He's
too.
gonna see it.
Amazing.
Down the rail and everything.
Huh, what a game.
All right, we are up to date now on everything except
The score,
the score between Brian and Jeff.
which
so
I really don't know.
that's okay. We'll fix that part. But now we were wrong on the team score. Just an update. We
I
were
was
wrong.
wrong by
It's
1 point?
Yeah,
Okay.
Fluke Show has 39 and No Pressure has
It's a little
21.
better. Yeah.
We've got Brian and Jeff. Brian's a 5, playing to 38, and Jeff is a 4, playing to 31.
And do we have any idea what's going on? Nice.
On the other table,
Nice kick shot
Nice
here.
shot.
Yeah.
no. And I think across the board, they're. I got the impression that they're not 100% certain either, and they're going with the just play it.
Play it out.
So,
Well, that's okay.
because they have like this score sheet here, this one over there, and
This is our 3rd match
Yep.
here, so that's got to
it
be.
gets
That's gotta be the 5th
complicated with
match.
2 tables.
Yeah, this is the 5th match regardless, so
Yeah.
they will know as soon as one of the matches is over.
Right.
They most likely will know.
I know it's just better to play it out and then it's done.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong than telling your teammate it's over, you're done, and then
It's not.
it's not. Then no, I can't make 2 balls to save his life, right?
Yep.
And this is Jeff shooting. So this is Jeff for No Pressure. Also a correction from earlier. I don't think you were here, Mike, when I said this, but Jeff is actually the father of Nick and Daniel. It wasn't Bruno. I crossed paths. Bruno is the owner of Jerseys in Burlington. Jeff is is the captain of the team, and his sons Nick and Daniel are on the team as well.
Oh, okay.
So, correction, sorry. Misappropriating kids earlier.
Don't have any, so I don't have that problem.
I was trying to think who I could misappropriate my kids sometimes. like, oh, did you need some? You have kids, right, Florian?
Yeah, just one.
One
Yeah.
kid? I got 2 little guys,
Yeah,
little.
you have young ones. Yeah. But they can't be so young anymore.
5 and 3.
Oh, time flies.
They're excited about the Easter Bunny tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Easter Bunny's coming. Gonna leave.
So is Mike at home?
Mike is.
Yeah, what all, I guess, is everything going to be closed on Monday?
I don't know how Canada celebrates.
Good question. I haven't thought about
Ooh,
this.
are we going to be able to eat tomorrow?
Well, there's always
That's another good question.
There's always stuff
Okay.
that's generally open, but a lot of them take, like Good Friday is the traditional
Is the big
holiday.
day?
It's the big day.
Okay.
You don't really know who's going to take the Monday. Like banks and stuff, they're closed. But like restaurants, you figure people are off, they're going to
Yeah,
want to go out and,
Sure.
have a
Well,
meal.
I haven't eaten anything yet today. I need to go.
Me neither. I was thinking the same thing. Like, I also am going to need to
Let's find a score so we can keep track of it.
step away in a moment so that I can figure out the next stream that's coming for you guys later.
I want to know the score.
Yes, I'm hoping that somebody will look my direction.
Hey, weren't they supposed to tell us?
I
every
know.
round?
Hey, if anybody's listening over there that's keeping score, it's so helpful if you'll tell us what it is.
Maybe it's not Bruno. One, two, three, four, five, six.
A bit of a clutter down here. Oh, nice hook back.
8. What is it? 4-4. Who is at the table right now?
This is Jeff at the table.
So he's at 5 because he's made a ball in the break.
Perfect. We're back on
I feel-
track, guys.
I feel better.
We were off track for a while there.
My ADD is
Between-
kicking off here.
Having to switch to the other table and update the team score and all that, but we're good.
Not bad here.
So, Mike, you have a match again a little later today?
Yeah, my Masters team plays at 5.
Masters at 5, huh? I think the 5 o'clock round this afternoon, yes, we are going to stream our very first ladies match
Nice.
at 5 o'clock today.
How many? I heard a couple ladies teams weren't able to make it.
I don't know.
Oh.
I have not been in the war room very often.
But yeah, really good turnout and really happy with the venue, the setup, everything's great.
Oh, that's a tough shot. So Brian's going to have to kick at it or Massey, depending what he likes.
I say it doesn't look like he has room to go rail first.
That rail, I think he's right where the pocket is. So let's see if he can spin it a little bit. I don't know. It's a very tight shot here. Yeah, too much.
Oh.
Close one. That was a hard shot to make.
Very
and,
much.
and
Was there a
stay on the
better
table.
option to do there?
No,
Just
maybe-
curious.
I mean, you'll have to be in front of the shot really to tell if the Massey even works. And sometimes you can just get a little lucky, get it from the short rail, and get on from the outside of the ball, which would have been nice, but
It was so deep
I
in
like-
the pocket too.
yeah, exactly.
I understood what you said when you said you just needed to get lucky. Got it. The rest of it, I can work on.
one way. It works.
Okay, he's got it down. A little bit of a long shot here on the 5, but I believe the 7 passes by the 9 in the corner as well, so it should be okay.
Looks like it goes.
Yeah. Stop shot, a little draw, whatever he can do. There you go. Don't get it too close to the rail. You try to avoid staying on the rail in those. This is not so easy.
No, being on the rail always
Yeah.
complicates it, right?
Long diagonal shot on the rail. You gotta kind of let it roll forwards. Okay, something happened, but
Clip the 9 on the way by.
We have not selected the ladies match that we're going to be covering
dare
at the
you.
5 o'clock round. But I'm going to give those listening, if they have an opinion, a chance to weigh in. If you've got a ladies team that's still in it and you'd like to see them at 5 o'clock, let me know. We're making that choice. I'm going to go get some league operator opinions here.
I mean, not to take any away from the alternate divisions here, but I think the main ones are really 8-ball, 9-ball. This is sort of the
Sure.
the ones that we want to. I mean, that's the one I want to see, right? It's always the tough ones. So Now, I'm pretty sure all the finals are staggered tomorrow, so I'm pretty sure we can do all the finals in a row. No?
Unless they change the schedule,
Okay.
then masters and ladies are on top of each other, and 8-ball,
yeah.
9-ball are on top of each other.
Really?
No.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay, then I'll take this back.
So here's the layout for the number of matches in each round tomorrow.
I think the finals of Masters is at 11:30.
11.
11? Okay.
The masters and ladies finals are at 11 tomorrow, and the 8-ball and 9-ball finals are scheduled for 3 p.m.
Are they playing the 8-ball and 9-ball on the one table again, or back to, or still on 2 the whole way?
I do not know the answer to that. Good
I mean,
question.
if they are playing on one table, we may be able to switch back and forth.
That's what we're planning to
Masters
start
and
with
lady, we can
9-ball.
probably do it as well if we do this well. So
We're planning to start with 9-ball
Yeah.
for the finals because it'll end earlier, and then we can flip over and catch the end of the 8-ball
Okay.
at minimum. So that's the game plan.
See how it goes.
Yeah. You know, but it's a moving target. So
Play it off the back rail, 8 in the side.
yeah, should be no problem here for Brian. A little hard. It's all right. Actually, it's okay. He's got the negative angle, as we say, so he will get shaped for the 9.
we have 3 more streams we're going to run tonight. We're going to do a ladies at 5 o'clock. We'll be doing an 8-ball match at 7. And then at 9 o'clock, we're going to do a masters match.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Trying to mix it up, give each event a little bit of time.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I really like when they do the streaming there in Las Vegas, because they used to do like a rotating stream, and now it's good. You can just one match, because then it would rotate and it would take a while to go back to the one you wanted to see, right?
that makes sense. Yep.
So, but no, I love that they all do the streaming and all that now, right? Because you can always stay up to date and watch. And
Stream quality is amazing too. I mean, it's
Yeah.
basically TV coverage at this point.
mm-hmm.
The
Absolutely.
amount of resources that have been invested in that is staggering, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you remember, it wasn't that long ago we had no stream at all.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, in a span of less than, I think, 10 years, it's just went from, you know, smaller production to full TV quality.
The APA marketing team has just been hitting it out of the
Nice
park
shot.
in terms of the advancements that they've been making in the last 5 years or
Yeah.
so.
And
Like
I-
every year is just killing it.
I believe they partnered too with a TV channel as well
Yes,
this year.
Billiards
so I think it
TV.
will be
Oh,
on
nice.
Billiards TV Live, if I'm correct.
Yeah, they have a partnership. I don't know all the specifics, but I do know that some of the APA things will be on there. USAM, I think, is one of them, right?
Nice.
Yep.
By the way, we were talking about USAM earlier. If anyone listening is interested in the
Sorry, Minister.
USAM event, oh wait, just one moment. We're getting a score update.
Oh, Jeff has 10. Okay.
Jeff has 10 and Brian has 8, it sounds like.
Makes more sense.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was off, I knew, but I didn't think I was that much off on the match, so.
That's all right. I was saying USAM, if anybody wants to play, the entry window is open right now. So now is the time to go before June 15th is the deadline. If you would like to play in that event, it is an open event. It is a non-handicapped event. And signups are on poolplayers.com/USAM.
It's a really good tournament.
It's an amazing event. It's fun. It is a very respectable environment. So the way that the USAM works is anyone can register. You don't have to be an APA member to play. Anyone can register. There are preliminary rounds held all over the country in September, and then the qualifiers from those preliminary rounds advance to the USAM, which is held now at the Wyndham Resort in Orlando. It's a beautiful setting, a really classy tournament to be a part of, but it's truly the best of the best amateur players, so get in there.
Yeah, I've always had a good experience there. It's a well-run tournament, and met a lot of good people like that. Because other than Vegas, I don't get to see anybody else, right? Get to see them once or twice a year, and so.
Yes, Mike here is talking from personal experience. 2018, you said?
Yeah.
Runner-up?
Yeah.
runner-up for USAM.
Lost to my friend Abe Shade there. He played outstanding.
Oh, I know Abe too. Yeah, strong player as well.
Yeah, very strong player.
I haven't seen him play. Did he play the last couple years?
I don't think he's playing in APA anymore, but I don't know that.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know. He, he was playing quite a bit there. He won the 8-ball there. I think he won it twice in 3 years. He was
Wow.
playing really strong.
I mean, he was playing very strong. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Very tough probably player to beat.
I mean, in fairness, there's nobody in that field I would want to play. I used to play in the women's event, so there is a women's event and an open event. Ladies, you can register for either or both if you want to. Men, sorry, you are limited to the open event. But anyways, I used to play in the women's, and a lot of time the women's, it draws a heavy amount of 5s or so into the field. It's a really great experience if you're a skill level 5 to get in that bracket and test your limits, and it's a fun tournament. Go there expecting to lose, it's okay. But it's fun.
Hey, you don't know unless you try it, right? It's all about the experience and,
Yeah. And it's a different environment to be competing in a one-on-one situation if you're used to the team dynamic that APA and CPA offer.
And to be fair to the level, it's been very high. It's very enjoyable to watch too. You have Jeremy Jones usually doing the commentary as well.
Yeah.
So it's high level pool now. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
the main
amateur,
event.
but it's the top-notch amateurs really is. So
Oh, for sure, because the number one conversation around the event is what qualifies you as a pro player. So
Yeah, it's
That's correct. So.
it's the never-ending.
you are not a pro player just because you're super good.
It's never ending. It's hard, right? So if you
I mean, you have the problem a lot.
well, way off a pro. But
Are you
it's
doing dead balls? Do you want them?
Do we have them? Did you count them?
I assume 6 based on your numbers, but
Probably. Let's see. I think I may have missed a ball again. Sorry.
you getting tired of the scorekeeping?
No,
you
I
want
just
some
it's
relief?
hard to like.
I understand.
It's hard to watch and. Okay, never mind. See.
Take it all back now, huh?
perfect.
There was no
Perfect.
problem at all. It was easy. Hey, David, thanks for stopping in to the stream today. If you guys are just getting in here, we would love if you would hit the share button for us and get the word out that the stream is available. This tournament, this is the first year it's being streamed, so we're still trying to let more of the regional crowd up here know that we're here and streaming, and tune in, see your friends, find your favorite teams. You can catch the stream on Facebook or YouTube at Jacksonville APA. We're working on getting it out to other locations, but we're not doing a super great job at that. We're trying. I'm going to get you that link right now. I see your question, Josh, asking for a link on the live brackets. It is on CompuSport. This is the homepage for the event itself. There are multiple brackets there, one for ladies, 8-ball, 9-ball, masters, and a second chance, as well as, gosh, dozens of mini events.
What happened to the score?
Yeah. Oh, score? Oh, I'm sorry. Here. You don't want to watch that, or you'll be off on the wrong timing.
Okay, so I think Jeff made a ball on the break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
And if you are just joining us here on commentary, myself, Kelly Moore, League Operator in Jacksonville APA. We've got Florian Kohler here with Las Vegas APA and Venom Trick Shots. And we've got Mike Lee here. What APA area or CPA area are you in?
From Barrie,
Barrie.
Ontario. Yeah.
Okay. So, and
You play for Craig, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
cool.
Craig Meisner is the league operator there.
Yeah, the league's grown quite a bit. I think when I first joined, there was about 40 players, and now or teams rather, and now there's I think 80 or 90.
Wow.
So, yeah, so it's gone up quite a bit.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Craig's
Yeah.
doing a good job.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good memory with Craig when we got snowed in at some point for a show in the middle of nowhere, and
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
yeah, I went on the road and just pour, that lake effect or whatever you guys have out there. Still.
Brutal, huh?
Yeah.
How
Well,
long were you stuck?
think like a day or whatever. I don't know.
Oh,
They're used to it out there, so.
Yeah, it was actually funny because the one year at the USAM, I think it was sunny when we left, and when I was there, my dad sent me a photo. He's like, "Oh, look what we got today," and it was like a foot and a half of snow. And you show people that are like from the southern states, and they're just like, "Oh my God, like how do you deal with that?"
Apocalypse, right?
you go out and shovel, and you know. But
nope, I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
What did I do? I did something. Oh, something related to the car, and we went and took our kids to see snow for the first time a month and a half ago. And I did something to the car, and Mike is like, "You are going to break the windshield if you do that again." I'm like, "Uh-oh, I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't touch the things in the snow."
People think they want to live there, and then the first time you get to wake up and start your car and scrape your windshield.
The people in Florida don't think they want to live there.
Yeah. What's the coldest it gets where you're at?
Well, I'm in North Florida.
Okay.
I'm almost Georgia.
Okay.
In Jacksonville, and it'll dip into the teens or 20s a few nights in like January and February, but the coldest steady during the day. We'll have a handful of days in the 30s. That's it.
Yeah, it's about the same as Vegas.
Yeah, it'll stick in the 40, 50 range for a little while.
Yeah, it's always fun when you're listening to the radio and they're telling you the weather, and it's like, your high for today will be minus.
I might cry.
I've seen the -20 in Montreal. It's a brutal cold.
It is. It
Ugh.
just like down, like the wind chill and all that, just like down to your bones. Like it just, and there's no way, once you're cold, like you're just always cold.
Yeah, now I'm cold instantly. So I walked outside earlier. I was like, I haven't left this hotel in 2 days already.
It's pretty good right now outside, actually, for the season. So.
Well, when I walked out there, I walked to the edge of the road, and like in this little alcove here, it was fine. But then I got out where there was no buildings to block the wind, and I was like, nope, and I turned back around and came back.
Yep.
No, thank you. By the way, Mike, as I was saying all those temperatures, it occurred to me, did that make any sense to you? Do you
Yep.
know Fahrenheit?
Yep.
Okay. Because I don't know Celsius. If you
No?
tell me stuff in Celsius, I'll have no clue. So.
Yep. Yeah, we use Celsius up here.
I don't know, it still bothers me too, so.
What does?
Celsius.
Which one do you
Fahrenheit.
prefer?
I've been born with Celsius and centimeters and, feet and inches, and Fahrenheit doesn't make any sense to me.
I thought you were going to go with, like, it doesn't matter.
No,
Nope,
it
nope.
doesn't. I think we just witnessed the end of it. So I'm
Yeah.
assuming
Oh.
table 2
Yeah, the fluke show, I think I got it.
got enough points probably that they couldn't.
Oh, we have, look, a 5 o'clock team request. Look at that. Not your cup of tea. I am going to go figure that out, Josh. Thank you so much for the recommendation. We're going to figure that out. It looks like Fluke Show takes the win, right?
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations to Fluke Show, guys. Thanks for sitting in on this round.
No problem.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Yep.
This is great, and we will have the stream back up live for you at 5 o'clock. No guarantees it'll be not your cup of tea, but maybe. So stick around. Thank you.